The Russian aerospace forces with a high-precision strike on the location of foreign mercenaries killed more than 100, wounded more than 50 militants from Poland and Germany. This was reported on August 15 in the Russian Defense Ministry. The point of temporary deployment of foreign mercenaries in the area of the settlement of Zelenskyy, Kharkiv region, was hit. Over 100 militants from Poland and Germany were killed and more than 50 were wounded, said Igor Konashenkov, official representative of the department. Also, as a result of the strike of the Army Aviation of the Russian Aerospace Forces on the combat positions of the 63rd Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, AFU, in the areas of Belogorka and Lozovoy in the Kherson region, the losses of the 105th and 107th battalions of this brigade amounted to more than 160 nationalists. In addition, more than 70% of the personnel of the 3rd Battalion of this formation were liquidated by artillery strikes by Russian troops on the combat positions of the 66th Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine in the area of Marinka of the Donetsk People's Republic, DPR. The armed forces of Ukraine suffered significant losses due to an erroneous strike by their own artillery. Ukrainian artillery literally destroyed a battalion of the 56th Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, mistakenly attacking the positions of their own military. As a result of the strikes, the Ukrainian troops stationed in the area of the settlement of Pesky suffered very serious losses, which allowed the Russian military to seriously advance, and subsequently to establish control over the settlement, which was held by Ukrainian troops for a very long time. At the moment, it is known that Ukrainian artillery launched multiple strikes on the settlement of Pesky, which led to a radical change in the situation. Information about this was also confirmed by the Russian Defense Department, which announced such information a little earlier. As the journalists managed to find out, the blow fell on the positions of the military personnel of the 21st Battalion of the 56th Motorized Infantry Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Due to an unexpected blow from the Ukrainian positions, an entire motorized rifle battalion was literally destroyed, in connection with which the Allied forces managed to quickly resolve the issue of capturing this settlement. This is not the first case of strikes on their own units. This points to the fact that the Ukrainian side does not have real operational data on the front lines.